Seekers of Wisdom. Welcome to another edition of Chronicles of 1900. So today I'm going to talk about a visa that is not really common. People don't really explore it, and it's called the charity visa. Now, what is the charity worker visa? This visa is under a tier 5 category. I'm going to tell you about the advantage and what you should expect if you want to apply for it. Now, ideally, what you get on the charity visa is you can come into the UK, you can stay for up to a year or 6 months. But you have to be a charity worker, which means you're a volunteer, you don't get paid salary. Okay, so because you don't get paid salary, it means that you got to find a way to support yourself. And how do you do that? You need to do 20 hours job somewhere else where you can be working as part-time person. Maybe, for example, if you come with British Heart Foundation on a 20 hours visa as a charity worker, or maybe from a church as a charity worker, and you can go outside and do another 20 hours with maybe Salvation Army or Age UK, some kind of charity organizations that needs people to work for them 20 hours, they pay you. So what that means is that you work full-time as a charity worker, which is a volunteer. You don't get paid, but you can do 20 hours elsewhere and get paid for that 20 hours. Now, that might not be enough for somebody that has families, but the good thing about charity worker visa is you can bring your family in, which means you can have dependents. And I'm saying this as well for those of you that are in the UK that are probably having your visa running to an end. Probably you're on student visa, you've gone post-study, you have a family here, you're a carer, you have a family and you're struggling. This can be a quick one for you. You can go into charity visa and you can find them on Indeed, anywhere. You see a lot of charity organizations that are looking for people to work as volunteer and they will sponsor you. So you can switch to that category of visa because it's still a tier 5 visa. So you switch to that category of visa. But the advantage is your dependent can work full time. It means that your dependent is not under any obligation to be restricted to what they can work like. Maybe work as an administrator, a receptionist, or a cleaner, a carer, a project manager, a cybersecurity expert, whatever their profession, they can work in that field without any restriction because they are not the primary applicants, rather they are the dependents. So what happens? This gives you 1 year, right, timeline for you to be able to plan yourself. The good thing about this visa is because you're not required to be paid because you're a volunteer, there's a lot of hassle on the part of the charity organizations in terms of what they need to do, because the salary is where bulk of the effort comes from. Most organizations, that's why they struggle to sponsor skilled workers. So what that means is that you are not going to be paid salary, you're just a volunteer, but your dependent can then work elsewhere. Your children as well can be in the UK because you all have the valid state to be in the UK. So what I'm explaining to you in essence is that either you're from outside. If you're from outside, the application takes about 3 weeks for it to be approved. It costs about £319 for the application fee. You have to pay IHS surcharge, which is about £1,035 for 1 year, okay, for everyone that is coming. The application fee is only £319. Now, if you're coming from outside the UK, you need to have about £1,270 in your account for 30 days, right, for like a month for you to make the application. And it takes 3 weeks for you to get decision. Now, if you're in the UK, the application takes about 8 weeks for you to get decision. But if you be in the UK and you're established in the UK, you might not need to have living expenses in the account to be able to maintain yourself because you're already established in the UK, right? But the good thing about this is that it's quite easy to get. You can find so many charities that need volunteers, right? And they have the sponsor and they can give it to you. But what you should think about is, especially for those of you that have dependents, this is one of the easiest things to get. It's very easy for you to get it because if you're in the UK and you already have a presence in the UK, you can extend the visa. Another good thing again that I'm going to say quickly before I go this today is, if you're on a charity visa and you're in the UK, you can still extend your stay, which means that you can extend your stay in the UK and your dependent can still be with you. So the hassle of maybe you're going on a kind of a visa that doesn't allow you to bring dependents on your visa is not there. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm just giving you some ideas of what you can do. For so many people that have 60 days left on their visa, some 10 days, some 20 days, they don't know where to go, what to do. This might be an option for you or your spouse to jump on a charity visa, on a charity visa, which is a volunteer visa, while your dependent can work full-time, and then you can use that to augment the financial pressure and also be able to sustain your family for that period of 1 year so you don't become illegal in the country. And if you want to come from outside as well, it's possible as well, okay? You can find this job on Indeed, you can find them on JobServe, you can go to gov.uk, find a job. You're going to see a lot of them there and you apply for them. I hope this video has helped you. Like, share, comment. My name is Abraham Sunday. It's Chronicles of 1900. I'm just giving you inspirational podcast here to tell you what you can do to be able to help you balance your life. Thank you very much. I'll see you again next week. God bless you.